Hello, it is Monday morning for us here right now, and I have done it a different way today. I've pulled all the stock on this store, so rather than watch me pull it all, I'm just going to have a run through what we've got, and then we can get on to more interesting things. Been a reasonably good weekend across our stores, plenty of sales. Vintage's made a couple. Japanese stores been nice and strong, lots of Kakeshi sales. Yeah, nice steady weekend, I think we'll call it. And yes, that's the first weekend of 2026. It is now Monday the 5th and it's 7:20. So without any further ado, let's have a look at what's sold. So a selection of different bits and pieces. I'd say majority, well, almost, maybe a quarter of it is military figures and farm animals, as we've got lots of that going on, that's gone in lately. So yeah, first thing I've got here on the list is this little Britain's Lead farm cattle feeding stage, whatever it is. Very recent listing. I think that's only a few days old. That that's gone for £19.22. And we've got this here, a vintage metal decorative plate. Did you list that?
I don't think so. It looks like an old listing.
Yeah, it looks got plenty of age to it. I'm gonna hazard a guess it's Indian. Looks copper, but it's not. It's tin or steel. I'm not actually too sure. I'm not good with metal, so it's got a stamp on the back of it. Anyway, got some age to it. It's gone for £23.36. Next we've got the Prado right there, and he's gone £15 and a penny, a trumpeter. And we got a pair of Britain's horses right there, and they've gone for £23.23. Next up, we've got a multiple order. This customer has purchased firstly an Indian, but then he's purchased 4 of our recent big lot. The big lot we bought just before Christmas. I've done a video with all of the figures on the table. He's purchased 4 of them, which is good, because I think that takes us to, I think we sold 7 of them figures now, and obviously we've got hundreds to get through. But we paid a lot of money for them, and that there, so including that little guy there, he spent £65.32. So that's a nice bit of money back on them figures there. He's also made another order. My wife's already packed it. I'll try and put that up on the screen behind, so that you can get an idea what's in it. It was just more military figures. Next up, I've got another Del Prado with his horse. Man, they're walking next to his horse, and that's gone for £27.74. Chasseur, yeah, it's one of them. Try to pronounce things I can't pronounce sometimes. Next, we've got an album. 1940s black and white family photo album. It's been packaged. I'm going to hazard a guess that this has been sold and possibly cancelled, because it's been pre-packed. So but yeah, it's gone for £34 and a penny. Just a family album containing over 100 photographs. And then a different customer came along and purchased, they purchased 12 packets of 50 photographs. What's this lot here? It's literally bundles of 50 photographs. So the customer's come along and bought 12 packets of them, and that's gone for £114.19. Next, it's a funny one, because I was talking about the coins in the last video, talking about the Victorian coins and how we usually bundle them. This is an old listing. This is a really old listing. Talking about years. It's got for £7.80 a single Queen Victoria coin, 18.99. So there you go. Next up, we've got a couple of road signs. Who are they by? Probably Dinky or something. Possibly, I don't know. A couple of sort of road railway signs, whatever they are. And they as a pair have gone for £29.54. Then we've got this little thing here, £12.44. Just like a little cheese dish, butter dish. Things like this. I mean, stuff like, you can pick this up in charity shop for £1, something like this, quite commonly. And if it's in nice condition, there's no reason why not to pick it up and have a go, because things like this do sell. Yeah, anyway, £12 and some pennies. What we got next, little perfume bottle, one of the Egyptian perfume bottles. It's £8.58. Another set of our top jumps, vintage new cars. New cars in, I'm guessing, the 80s or the 90s. Anyway, that's gone for £21.72. They've got an ordnance survey map. These are alright. They're a difficult one because they're a slow seller, but they do sell. We might sell 1 or 2 of these a month. I mean, I suppose it depends on how many you've got listed at the end of the day. They do sell, so then again you can list some and they stick around for years and they don't sell. Anyway, this one's got for £12.62 and this one is Lock Arcade. My geography is okay, however, I don't know where that is. So, I don't know, I'm not even going to try and guess. Somewhere in the UK, I guess. Next up, we've got another one of the lot from before Christmas. This is a punk. This is interesting. One of the bundles that we got, one of the boxes, it was like two of the boxes. Two of the boxes were like street people from like 1960s to 1980s, and there were police officers. There was punks. There was like, yeah, it was an interesting box. Some fun stuff in there. But yeah, anyway, that one there has gone for £28.54, so that's a nice big sale back on that order. I don't know where we're at financially on that. I'd like to hazard a guess that we've probably taken somewhere between £150 and £200 back on that purchase so far. So, you know, we've still got a long way to go. Still got sort of over 500 quid to bring back on it. However, there is loads of it to make our money back on, so we should be all right. Next up, we've got another one of the compacts, £11.66. That's a Stratton one. So Stratton's popular when it comes to the compacts. So it's a good and usually a safe bet if the condition's all right. I've got a photo slide which I need to dig out from one of the boxes. I haven't been able to find it. Little antique glass photo slide. I can't see what that's of. It looks like some sort of Greek relief. Anyway, that's gone for £7.76. Next, we've got a Chinese horse. There. He's gone for £23.60. So it's quite nice. Got a little chip on the front there. That's a recent purchase and listing. I got that that's in one of my box bundles. So again, I think I paid £40 each box that I bought. I bought boxes of assorted stuff. They're full up with gear, and I think I paid £40 for each box, and that's just out of one of them boxes. So we'll be making money somewhere. And then I get to the stuff that's been packed, which was this lot here that I already told you about. The chap purchased all the military stuff. He bought some more military stuff. We got one of our Skybusters, which have sold, and then I've got a 19th century Wedgwood plate. Sort of greeny browny plate. I'll put the picture behind me. Another reasonably old listing. It's probably a year old plus, that listing, and that's gone for, yeah, £23.40. Oh, sorry, there is one more thing. There's a photo album, another photo album. 170 photos, mainly holiday snaps, and that's gone for £30.77. Then another recent listing that sold. What was the price of this? I haven't got access to this on my phone. This book. It's another one of the books that I bought just before Christmas. I paid a tenner for a selection of 4 or 5 antique books, and four of the books that I bought were from 1822. 3 of them were history books. The other one, I can't remember what the other one was. Yeah, anyway, the other one was something else. But yes, so we've sold all 3 of the history books, and every single one of them. This one's gone for £37.75. So overall, we are somewhere around £100 to £115 back for the £10 investment. So some nice antique books there, and they've made some nice money. And then we've got a couple of stacks of Beano comics that have gone, and that has gone for £32.29. Outside of that, Vintage got a couple of orders, which I haven't got to hand. They're at the shop, so my buddy at the shop will get those packed up and on their way. And Japanese store, plenty of Kakeshis as usual. Not too sure what else has gone on this weekend. It's just, I mean, this box here is just a random load of Kakeshis. This is a nice one. It's like Cleopatra type style doll. I can't remember what this went for. I've got a feeling it was somewhere in the region of sort of £70 to £100 for that. That was a nice doll. And then, yeah, that one was one that's gone. I listed that literally 2 or 3 days ago, so it's sold already. Yeah, and then there's a lot of other stuff that's already been packed, and there's stuff to be pulled. There's also quite a bit. Oh, I think we've sold quite a few albums as well, which is good, getting through some of the photo albums. But there is also a lot of stuff I've got to put at a lockup, which I will get when I'm there tomorrow, before picking my daughter up from school. And there's some lacquer bowls too. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to get from the lockup. Got quite a big order coming from the lockup, to be fair. So it is 7:34. Shops are pulled. I am on day 8 of 75 hard, so that means I've still got 3.8 or 9 litres of water to drink today. I've got 2 workouts to do, which I'm going to get my run in very shortly, as it's starting to, I think it's starting to get light now. Yeah, it's starting to get light now, so my wife will be going on school run. I'll probably get my run in around the same time. Then I'll be aiming to get a sort of, well, another 30 to 50 listing day in. Then we've got my grandparents in the middle of the day, and I will touch base with you in a bit, because yeah, I'm going to start playing the day now, see how it goes. See you in a bit. In my office doing a little bit of listing, and a decent little sale's just come in. I thought I'd run through it with you because it's quite a cool sale. We've had lots more sales coming actually. Anyway, sorry, but 3 sales have just come in since I last looked at my screen, all within like the last half hour, so that's all good. So we'd like to see. But anyway, the sale that I'm talking about, £132, this box of tiles. Now, these tiles, I got 35 boxes of these tiles in a garage clearance. Now, the garage clearance was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I got paid to clear the garage. There wasn't much in there. There was a few bits and pieces I might have sold at the time, but what there was the people at the house. They'd bought all these tiles and then changed their mind, and they bought these back in the sort of 70s, 80s, and they'd just sat there since. And anyway, obviously, as I was clearing the garage, I was entitled to do and as I pleased with whatever was in there. So I kept all these aside, and over the years, we've sold quite a few of them. And this to say, this box here, this box has gone for £132. So, I mean, if you times that by 35, you're into sort of £4,000 odd. So, just a little tip, I suppose. You know, be creative. Have a look for opportunities. You know, there are ways to make money in this business, and you know, be patient as well. Because all right, yeah, I'll get £4,000 by the time I sell my very last box of them tiles. I would have made well over £4,000 worth of sales on them all. And they're just one line of product. They're easy, they relist. They're quite straightforward. They are what they are. Yeah, I mean, if you can find little niches like that, you know, but as I say, be patient, because it's not like there's absolutely no way I could have got them boxes of tiles and taken £4,000 for them just like that. But if you're patient and you wait over time and you add it to your accumulative income, it soon adds up. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you because it's quite a cool order that's just come in. I am currently listing my last selection of Del Prados that I've got here, and ironically enough, these are the last 5 Cavalry Del Prados I've got. Yeah, and I say ironically because about 3 hours ago I just bought 120 more. So they're going to be coming in 100, and it's a full collection. It's like the full set. It's every single one of the Cavalry they ever done. But I do have to go and pick them up, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. They're over in Aldershot. It's about an hour to an hour and a half drive for me. So we'll head down there this week and pick them up at some point. But yeah, 120 of them figures. We got them really cheap. Really good price on them, which is why I'm going to bother to drive for them. Otherwise I wouldn't usually, because it's not as if we're short of things at the moment. But they were a good price, so they're going to be worth the journey. So we got that. Yeah, as I now head into the evening, I will finish up my listings at around 40, I think, today. Maybe get some in this evening. Got another training session to do, and it's gonna be my Monday, I think. Pretty much gonna be my Monday. Had some good Kokeshi sales coming. There's a £250 Kokeshi sale come in a few hours ago. So yeah, solid day of sales. Been nice strong day of sales today. For a Monday. Good start to the year. Let's hope it carries on, eh? Anyway, I'll stop the waffle and I will sign off, and I will check back in with you. I'll probably see you Wednesday. Which we might even on Wednesday go to pick up the Del Prados. So road trip, eh? We'll see. Anyway, see you later.